The buzz around the NBA has been heating up with whispers and speculation about Chris Porzingis potentially making his way to the Bay Area, joining the Golden State Warriors. For those following the league closely, the idea of Porzingis in Golden State isn't entirely new. Rumors have swirled for quite some time about the Warriors' interest in adding a stretch big to their roster. Someone who can bring a unique combination of size, shooting, and rim protection. Chris Porzingis, standing at an imposing 7'3", with the ability to shoot from deep, has long been a tantalizing option for teams looking to bolster their frontcourt with a player who can stretch defenses and create matchup problems. Now, with the Celtics reportedly open to moving Porzingis as part of their efforts to reduce their luxury tax burden, the rumors have become louder and more concrete, igniting conversations about what a trade involving Porzingis and the Warriors might look like, and how he could fit alongside Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler. From the Celtics' perspective, the luxury tax penalty looming over their payroll has forced them to consider shedding salary in creative ways. Porzingis, with his $30 million expiring contract, fits the mold of a movable asset. Unlike some of their other players, like Jaylen Brown or Drew Holiday, who are more difficult to trade due to their contracts or the roles they play, Porzingis offers a viable option for the Celtics to both ease their tax situation and bring in assets or players that better fit their long-term vision. This makes him a prime candidate to be moved in a deal. Several NBA executives have voiced this belief, suggesting that the Celtics will likely explore trade opportunities involving Porzingis this summer. The Warriors, on the other hand, have been searching for a true 7-footer who can immediately impact their roster, especially as their core of Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler ages. The Warriors' championship window is still open, but it's narrowing, and adding a player like Porzingis could be a crucial step in maintaining their competitiveness. Porzingis would provide several elements that the Warriors have been craving. His size alone offers rim protection and an intimidating presence in the paint. Additionally, he is one of the league's better shooting big men, consistently knocking down threes at around a 40% clip throughout his career. This ability to space the floor is vital in Golden State's system, which thrives on shooting and movement. When healthy, Porzingis has shown he can be a game-changing player. Over the past 5 seasons, he has produced near all-star numbers, averaging around 20 points per game, shooting nearly 40% from beyond the arc, and providing roughly 1 to 2 blocks per contest. This combination of scoring, shooting, and rim protection is rare, especially in today's NBA, where stretch bigs are highly sought after. For the Warriors, who have lacked a true 7-foot threat outside of their rookie Quinton Post, Porzingis would fill a critical need immediately. He can create mismatches on offense by pulling opposing big men away from the basket, opening driving lanes for Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins, while also anchoring the defense. However, the elephant in the room with Porzingis has always been his health and availability. Over the years, injuries have plagued him, limiting his time on the court and raising questions about his durability. His struggles were especially visible during the recent postseason, where a mysterious illness significantly hampered his performance. Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla mentioned that Porzingis was so affected that he sometimes struggled just to breathe on the court. This obviously impacted the Celtics' playoff run and left a bitter taste for fans, casting doubts on whether Porzingis can consistently be the dominant force that his stats suggest he should be. Despite those concerns, it's important not to judge Porzingis solely based on a difficult stretch caused by illness and injuries. When healthy, he's been among the top 15 players in box plus minus over the last 2 regular seasons with Boston, highlighting his significant impact on winning. His skill set, size, and shooting ability are undeniable, and in a system like Golden State's, where ball movement and spacing are king, Porzingis could thrive. He provides what the Warriors desperately need: rim protection without sacrificing shooting ability, something that is incredibly hard to find in today's NBA. For a team looking to maximize every year of their championship window, acquiring a player like Porzingis, even with the health risks, could be a risk worth taking. Financially, Porzingis fits well into Golden State's plans as well. His contract is expiring after the upcoming season, which means the Warriors wouldn't be committing long-term cap space to a player with injury concerns. This flexibility is valuable for a team trying to navigate the complex NBA salary cap and luxury tax system, especially with their core veterans on sizable deals. The Warriors don't have many large contracts they can move without disrupting their championship caliber core of Curry, Green, and Butler. So a one-year deal for a head player of Porzingis' caliber could be an ideal solution. Of course, the challenge lies in what the Warriors would have to give up to acquire Porzingis. The Celtics would want a package that helps reduce their salary load while also providing young talent or draft capital in return. Previous trade scenarios floated by insiders have suggested that Golden State might have to part with several role players such as Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, Trace Jackson Davis, and Gary Payton II. While none of these players are irreplaceable, giving up 4 players for one can deplete the Warriors' depth, something they have carefully built over the years to remain competitive in the grueling NBA season. Yet despite these concerns, the potential upside of adding Porzingis alongside Curry, Green, and Butler could be tremendous. Porzingis' ability to stretch defenses, protect the rim, and provide scoring from the post and beyond the arc would give the Warriors a unique weapon. It would force opponents to adjust their defensive schemes in ways they haven't had to against Golden State recently, possibly opening more space for their shooters and playmakers. From a strategic standpoint, Porzingis fits well within the Warriors' style of play, a team that relies on ball movement, shooting, and defensive versatility. His size and shooting threat create a nightmare matchup for opposing teams. That said, the key question remains whether Porzingis can stay healthy and available. That is the gamble for the Warriors. Pairing him with an aging core means that every player needs to be able to stay on the court to maximize their window of opportunity. Porzingis has the talent to be an all-star and impact player, but his recent history of injuries and health issues means the Warriors would be betting on him returning to that peak form. For a team that has little wiggle room in their roster or salary cap, this gamble might be necessary. The Warriors are unlikely to land a marquee free agent without sending out some of their veterans, and a trade for Porzingis could be their best shot at adding an all-star caliber player who fits their system. In summary, the possibility of Porzingis joining the Golden State Warriors is an intriguing prospect filled with both promise and risk. The Warriors have long coveted a player of Porzingis' skill set, a true 7-footer who can shoot from deep and protect the rim, and now with the Celtics willing to consider moving him to ease their tax burden, the stars might be aligning for such a deal. While health concerns and trade costs remain the main hurdles, Porzingis' talent and fit alongside the Warriors' veteran core make this a trade worth exploring aggressively. For Golden State fans dreaming of adding a game-changing big man to their roster, Porzingis might just be the missing piece, if he can stay healthy and perform at the level he has shown in his best seasons. As discussions around Porzingis and the Warriors continue to circulate, it is essential to understand the broader implications such a move would have not only on the Warriors' roster construction, but also on the NBA landscape as a whole. The Warriors are at a unique crossroads. Their core of Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler is seasoned, battle-tested, and proven to win championships. However, time is an unforgiving factor in professional sports, and while these players still possess elite talent, the physical toll of years competing at the highest level inevitably raises questions about longevity and how best to extend their championship window. Adding Porzingis would not only address certain tactical needs, but could also rejuvenate the team's dynamics and provide a fresh spark on both ends of the court. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Whispers are growing louder around the NBA as Tyrese Haliburton's future becomes the hottest topic in basketball circles. The young point guard, who has been a rising star with the Indiana Pacers, might be on the verge of a major career shift. Rumors suggest that Haliburton is about to leave the Pacers and sign with the Golden State Warriors, potentially becoming the new cerebral force behind the team's offense. Haliburton, known for his exceptional court vision, calm demeanor, and playmaking abilities, has drawn attention for transforming the Pacers' backcourt since his arrival. His ability to orchestrate the offense with precision has made him a key player, but the buzzing speculation now points toward a high-profile move to the Warriors, a franchise constantly in pursuit of elite talent to maintain its championship. Pedigree insiders hint that Golden State sees Haliburton as the perfect replacement for their aging point guard position, hoping he can step in and lead the team's offense with the same poise and intelligence that has defined his early career. The Warriors, who have been in search of a long-term solution at point guard, might find in Haliburton the ideal playmaker to mesh with their sharpshooters and elevate their dynamic style of play. This possible transfer would mark a significant change for both franchises. For Indiana, losing such a promising young star would be a tough blow, considering how Haliburton has been central to their rebuilding efforts. Meanwhile, Golden State fans could be looking at a new era where Haliburton's strategic mind and versatility bring a fresh spark to the roster. While no official announcement has been made, insiders close to both teams suggest that negotiations are progressing and the deal could be finalized soon. The potential arrival of Haliburton to the Warriors is already stirring excitement among analysts who believe he has the qualities to be the team's next brain on the floor. As the rumor mill heats up, basketball enthusiasts are left wondering how this move would reshape the NBA landscape. Would Haliburton's presence push the Warriors back into serious championship contention? Or could this be the beginning of a rebuilding phase for Indiana? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, Tyrese Haliburton's next move is poised to be one of the most talked about stories of the offseason. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news, subscribe to our channel, and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.